Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Grand Spartan 7 Days to Die. So we had a streamed yesterday's Let's Play. If you missed it, it's available for your viewing pleasure. I think it's about 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. Got a lot done. Got a lot accomplished. Reading what you all were saying, though, and taking your comments into account. I'm really thinking about maybe going with 2 rows of lighting instead of 3 on that big structure we're doing there. I don't know. Whoa. So all the fuel burned out of the forges. That's kind of weird. Happened again. Hasn't happened in weeks, though. You know that? Hasn't happened in weeks. Sometimes it's just kind of weird like that. It'll do it and then it won't do it. Well, you know what? We're going to need that last little stack there. That little 32 stack. Yeah, it sure did. Ran all the way out. 'Cause I think I had 40-something wood in these. Well, let's get these all fired back up again. We're going to need a bit of cement. Accomplish what we want to accomplish. Ooh, that one's full. Nice. We'll put the 32 stack in this one. And it's full, too. It's full. What do we want to make? Let me take a look at my... We can make a little bit of forged iron. Maybe a tiny bit of steel. Let's do a stack of that. Maybe another stack of that. And get it back to smelting again. I have plenty of glass. Oh, I tell you what we could do. How many jars can we do? 3,000? Yeah, let's cancel. Oh! I goofed that up. Let's do 3,000 jars. You know what I mean? Let's do that instead. Do a sort here. And get this forge back up and going. This is probably the most important of all. Yeah, we're good there. We can start smelting more lead again. Let us do it. Bulletproof glass. Tell you what, since we're full on glass, let's split that up and do that number there. And put our glass jars back in here. Appreciate the support this morning. It's a lot of fun. 7:45 in the morning stream for a couple hours. As long as I could go there. 2:41 I think was the time, and we had a good time. So land claim block. Let's get some building supplies out here. We were able to farm up a decent amount of resources for our spotlights that we're going to need so many of. There they are. I was looking for those, making sure there's nothing else I need here. Yeah, we're going to take those and stick them in the mini bike and sell those. That's what we're going to do with those. I also want to take these plates because someone gave me a suggestion on a plate. I want to see if it's possible. It looks like the lights are going right now, but they're not. I mentioned it on stream. Be kind of cool. Oh, there's a screamer. Look at that. And wait for it. No more screamer. You could do that like all the way down the pole. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Get a lot of light on one pole. So let's stick this in there. Oh, wrong thing. This one. Let's go over here. I'll just leave that down. Turn my mining helmet on. It looks like they're lit up. Except for they would be much, much brighter. Yeah, someone even suggested I put lights in the corner. Can you even do that? That's the question. Oh, you can. Well, look at that. That's kind of nifty. You know what I mean? But what I'm looking at here is trying not to break my legs. What I'm looking at. Maybe 2 rows. And I want to try something different here too. Oh, shoot. You know, the one thing I sat there and I stared at for 30 seconds in that box and I did not get it. A land claim block. We need one of those. Let's go grab one real quick. And we're going to see what it looks like with just 2 rows of lighting. And if we like it. Oh, we did take on a horde today, too. On today's stream, we took on a horde. Was this done? There's nothing to be done. Oh, yeah, our glue. Our glue. I knew we had something we made in the thing. Also, let me do a sort on this real quick. Well, shoot. I can't click on anything today. Yeah, 1,000 duct tape. Because we're going to need more exploding crossbow bolts. We only have 82 feathers right now, so have to get back to that at some point. But in the crafting, duct tape. That puts us up to a grand total of 1,078 duct tape, 1,093 glue, with a little bit of, a few bones left over. Look at all those springs. What are we going to use those springs up for? No idea. No idea. Land claim block. I'll take that siding with me just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need it for anything. Take everything we could possibly need out there. Probably going to do what we did on Code Red. We talked about it a couple times. Got to figure out how I'm going to do it. Where I'm going to put doors leading out to a catwalk. I almost need to park my mini bike down here and provide us a bit of lighting. So dark. So dark and dreary. Why does it play drums? Like, what's that all about? Is there some explanation for that? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. I don't understand why we have to beat on drums every time we place a land claim block. That doesn't make sense. That's kind of weird. All right. Gonna see how this looks and change a couple things up real quick. You know what? You son of a gun, you. I did not bring any bulletproof glass, but that's okay. Someone told me to use plates behind these things instead of the big concrete block. Now, the only drawback I see to that, it's on the corner. How would we meet up on the corner and make it round? Does it even matter? Or should we just leave it square? I probably should make this one block higher, or maybe two higher even. But we're off the ground a little ways. I think if a cop blows up down there, it's fine. It might hit the bulletproof glass a little bit, but that's what it's for, right? That's what it's for. It's kind of dark over there, looks like. Some of the lights aren't activated. Let me build my way up one more block here, and then I can just get up in here and walk down the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. And do it like this. I just want to see what it looks like with two, and we'll need to auger off the top. But I did try bringing a piece of glass directly over the lights. I'll show you here what I mean. With the plate. And you can't, you can't do that with the glass up there. And then there's that big space up there too. But maybe we could do that. Maybe, like right here, you know what I mean? Maybe we put the glass over the top of that. I don't know, maybe we try that instead. Make it a little more compact looking, It's kind of large right now. Feel like it's not overkill, because that's what we're going for, is overkill, right? But it's certainly a sight to behold. But a nice way to put it. That's a lot to look at. It's a lot to look at. Figured I'd let it sit here for a couple days, stream or two. Let you all see it. Let some people catch up. Get some comments. Kind of let it grow on me, and see what I think about it. And I like it, but maybe we go with the suggestion of 2 rows of lights instead of 3, because I think any way we do it, it's going to melt the paint on the base. It's going to be so bright. We're going to be blinded. We're not going to ever see anything again. So rip Alpha 17. We're not going to be able to see you to appreciate you once I hit the switch on this thing. And that's another thing. I'd love to have a switch on this, but there are going to be so many generators and so many lights that it wouldn't make sense to have a switch. We just go fuel up the generators to 10K and go with it. Turn it on. Leave it on 24/7. Because it's going to be too much of a pain with the generator for every 100 lights. Imagine how many generators we're going to have for every 100 lights. We're going to count this out in a minute and see how far down 100 lights would stretch. I think this was half of it right here where I'm standing, but and then this other end, I guess I could take them off the other end too. We can really get a good feel for how it's going to look. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Now I'm going to have Johnny Cash stuck in my head. Oh, I'm kind of wiggling. I'm wiggling. I'm dancing. All right, next, only a few left. Only a few left here. And then I have to break out the old auger. You know I don't like breaking out the auger. It's, Hi, my name is Grand Spartan, and I have an addiction to augering. I've been addicted for several years now, and the problem only seems to get worse as time goes on. All right, blue, 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 blue. Gonna take them down. Nothing intelligent to say about this, except for I'm glad that we're on the last two. All right, one more to go after this one. Ah, another screamer. Another screamer down. Thought about buying that Sea of Thieves game. And I've looked at it. I'm going to turn this down so I can talk a little bit. I've looked at it. I watched one of those big boy Twitch streamers stream it. And I don't know. Much as I kind of thought I wanted it initially, I don't know if I want it so much now. Before I get too invested in this, I'm going to try something. Of course, this will only take a minute to take these down, put them back up. Should have just used regular concrete blocks, but it takes so stinking long to do that. It only takes me one click of the mouse to get a concrete block turned into a... or a rebar, I'm sorry, turned into a concrete block. But this way, you know, if we made all concrete blocks, man, that was like 50 minutes for a stack or something. Too long. Longer than I was willing to wait. All this glass is going to collapse here in a minute. I kind of wonder about that too, the glass. 'Cause there's nothing holding that up. Look at how much that's holding, how much weight that's holding. I kind of wonder about, is it going to leave something on the ground when it crashes down? It shouldn't leave anything, should it? Well, if you were wondering about structural integrity of the bulletproof glass, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. All right, so it should collapse here. This block or the next, I would imagine. Magical number 13, will it be? No? $14. $15. I don't think it's being supported by anything. Nah. Oh, it did fall. It did fall. I didn't even see it. All right, so it didn't leave any debris behind. No debris. Yeah, I think most of you approved it. I was telling him after yesterday's episode, or well, day before now, I got 3 thumbs down, so I assumed that that was for the lighting. Didn't like the lighting. But 1 came like 60 seconds after I published the video, so either they skipped to the end of the 45-minute video, or they just don't like the old Grand Spartan. One of the two. So I'll take 2 of those as legitimate, just didn't like it. But the rest of you seem to like it, so we're going to go with it. Don't think I really had any solid suggestions as how to change it. Outside of the fact that I could do all plates back here instead of solid blocks. And it wouldn't be quite as bulky. I agree. I thought that was it right there. That's it. Okay, so let me go grab the bulletproof glass. I swear, I just need to bring a chest out here full of everything we need and just plop it on the ground. I can't remember to bring it all. It's too much. Too much and too many things. Too many items to need to build this thing. I think we have everything else. $260 bulletproof glass plates. Is there anything else in here I need to bring? Anything else? I don't see anything. I'm sure you're like, take that. Make sure you take this. Let's do another sort. I think that's all. We'll have the bulletproof glass curved plate just in case. But I'm trying to think about how to redesign this thing to make it a little less boxy, a little more futuristic looking. I wonder also if I should take off the next tier. If we do these pieces of glass and it works as I hope it will work, like sits right there, it actually sits on top of, you know what? So if I set this here, right? Let me repair my auger. Get maximum augerage going. And then maybe this is what the gentleman was talking about. Right here. And you say put a plate there. Let's see what that looks like from down below. Maybe better. One thing I don't like now that I've done that is, let's take this out. And put it right there. And should we even use glass? You know what I mean? Should we even use glass? Or should we use plates? Because if we did that, then I could almost... It's so hard to see out here, folks. I'm going to get my mini bike and use it as a mobile spotlight here while we work. It's only it's already 3:10 in the morning, but I'm tired of looking at darkness. And goodbye, darkness, my old friend. And I have to come out to do a 3-point turn here because I'm coming out the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Now, let there be light. We get a better idea what this looks like. So I guess it won't look bad every so many blocks. She got me thinking about this. And that's actually held up. How could I do this most efficiently? I don't want to collapse this thing and lose a bunch of spotlights. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But maybe we should go down here and kind of redesign a little bit. Maybe that's what we should do. So instead of having... Boy, this thing's probably going to fall. We're probably about to lose all of these lights. Could use plates and bring those up underneath the lights. I'm trying to look at a way to kind of do away with all of the big blocks and go with smaller. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Well, we had this on stream today. And unfortunately, a lot of the dogs kept on running, but and I was not so fortunate. We were doing horde cleanup. And, yeah. Well, I think I just came up with an idea. Watch out. Grand Spartan got an idea. Oh, you know what that means. That means more augering. Boy, maybe I shouldn't have documented this. Maybe I should have just done it and came back and be like, hey, folks, look at what I did. I don't know what's about to happen. Is it all going to fall down? Who knows? I'll tell you what I can do. If the lights should support. The lights should support. So I shouldn't need to worry about them collapsing. Oh, look at that. I can reach that block all the way down there. And then... well, that's really going to take the weight, the load-bearing part, and... get rid of it completely, isn't it? Let's take this off. We'll just goof around with this end over here and see what we can do. See what it looks like. If we like it. I think the lights are actually holding that up now. You know what I mean? I think the lights are holding that up. I hope I don't make the lights fall down. They hold a lot of weight, folks. They really do. I was thinking I could make it collapse, but without picking up the lights, I think 10 seconds per light. What is this? Let's count one of these out here when I get to a fresh one. 1, 6, 7, 8. Feels like 8 or 9 seconds to take one of these blocks out. So it's going to be a little bit faster. And then we don't have to replace the lights again. Because we want them in the same positioning. We want them in the same position. We don't, we just don't want this back here. Oh, yeah. We're back. Okay, there it goes. It fell. Okay, so pick this up like so. And because the lights technically aren't attached to that, it should fall. If I take this, Well, I probably have to take the other end as well. You know, take it down here and take that off. We'll leave the solid block in the corner right there. I may be goofing this up completely, but darn it, we're probably gonna fall with this thing if it falls. See, what we learned about it, someone had said, I'd never noticed that before, but the load and the mass. You know, these lights will hold up a good amount of weight. So they're supporting themselves. I do not believe anything else is supporting them right now. So now, to do what I had talked about doing. And I also think, instead of glass, get that there. Instead of glass, if I move this glass and it all falls, I'm going to be very upset with you, Draco. Why not put plates? But instead of the plates being there, advanced placement, put them there. What about that? Kind of covers up the little X part. Now, another advanced placement. Why can't I put it there? There we go. There. All right, now we're talking business. Some kind of business. May not be the business that you wanted to hear me talk about, but we're talking about it anyway. All right, let's auger a little bit more of this glass. I just wish we had a better style. I don't know what we're going to do on the corner. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Fortunately for us, the lights hold a lot of weight. Because this whole thing would have come crashing down. But, let's get the bottom put on first. Let me copy this rotation. All right. And then I'm going to copy that rotation right there. Right there. It's actually on the spotlights. You know what I mean? The spotlights are holding this, folks. So I can't tell you what's going to happen, but we can only assume that they will hold the weight like we want them to hold the weight. All right, let me build my way up here. And we'll actually use the glass for up here, okay? If it will hold the weight, if it does not collapse. If it collapses, we'll just find a better way to support it. We'll get Lunesta over here saying, you can do it. You can do it. We'll get it support that way. We'll have it supported that way. All right, so now that we've done that, let's take a look at it. Okay. So we had that plus one. And now we have this. I kind of like this a little better. I don't know about you, but I kind of like it a little better. All right, let's change the color. Let's go to roller. Let's go to beer cooler side. All right, that's all black and nice looking. Can I not hit that from here? Do I really have to build my way up there, or did I just get it? I think I might have just gotten it. Oh, yeah, we want to do all that black. That way you can see it for what it's going to be, and how it's going to be, when it's going to be what it is. And should I? I don't know. This backside could be blue. You know what I mean? Is my little man thirsty and hungry again? I tell you what, I eat and drink so much. He should either be as big as a house or always looking for a place to urinate. One of the two. You know, the back, something like that, maybe. You're kidding me, really, woman? Where are you at? No, she hit me and I hit her and everybody's happy. Really, she spawned another? And another? We're gonna have another 7-day horde. Oh, another scream! We're gonna have another 7-day horde here in a moment, folks. Oh, there's a running Big Mama. It's not happy. You all run over here. Get close to my new lighting. Not while we're working on it, at least. Mr. Wiggly over here. Oh, there he is. I could hear him, but I couldn't see him. Oh, he's dead. Whoops. All right. And then that was this color. All right. I don't know if I'm sold on that or not. This won't be any color because it'll be connected. So a little something like that. We won't go any more because I'll get your feedback and see what you think about it. But I think I like that better than I like what we had originally done over here, especially with the 3. That was just a test over there. So just block that out. Block that out. And think about what we have right here. If you like what we have here, let me know in the comment section. And it's a lot thinner. It's a lot less. Because see, look at this. All of these big old giant blocks back here. And then you look at that. There's not much to that. Might even paint that black all the way around. I don't know. I kind of don't like the blue on the back or the blue on the bottom. Kind of like the black. I think the black was better down here. You know what I mean? Maybe black there, but then we do the blue right there. Something like that. Black and blue. You know what I mean? Color the zombies when they leave my base. So let me know what you think about that, folks. If that's a better, looking setup than what we had before. And it won't take us quite as many. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then the 2 in the corner to make 12. But the 10 there. So 12, 14, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 50 would be there. 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 72, 4, 6, 8. 92, 4, 6, 8, 100. So 100 lights from that corner would stop right there. Now that's doable. That's doable. So you imagine 100 lights there. There's about twice that distance. So we'll have 300 lights on this one side, 300 lights on each side, basically. So 12 generators in total to make this work. 12 more generators. And it'll look like that. I think that looks pretty darn smooth. Still not sold on this gray here, though. I don't know if it should be blue or if it should be what color. But, yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a good day, good evening. I will see you all tomorrow.